Hey there, my name is Okpeyemi. Welcome to our YouTube channel. And if you're an avid investor, a newbie, a real estate enthusiast, this is one-stop shop where you can get a lot of advisory about properties. And we currently run an investment community where ordinary people can come in and learn our strategies, steal our strategies to build substantial wealth for themselves and their children. Right. So today we are going to be talking about something really, really important. And it goes thus. How Lagos is shaping the real estate and property market in border cities like Abeokuta, Ogun, and Ibadan. And before we go on, I have with me my ever-present co-host on this show,
Hi guys.
Enioluwa Dalola. Please say hi.
Hi guys. I'm Enioluwa Dalola, as you know, and we're here today to bring you what's a very big deal as usual, and we hope that you follow us on it.
Absolutely.
So, the first thing that came to my mind is, okay, why Lagos? What's happening in Lagos?
Oof. You know, it's
Issue with Lagos.
Lagos has a lot of things are going on in this ecosystem of land that we have in Lagos, right? So this city is so small that you can take it out 3 times from Ibadan, not
And it's
Oyo
determining
State,
a lot.
but it is determining a lot. So how is that possible? Number one, I think that the major reason why Lagos is one, because of rapid urbanization.
That
Because that is what has
you don't
influenced.
even want to start that topic.
That is
When
what
it comes to Lagos, you don't want to start.
that is what has influenced the population rising from 9 million in 2010, I think thereabout,
Yeah.
to about 25 million people right now in 2024.
That's over 300%.
A lot of people are looking for greener pastures, and they know that Lagos offers this opportunity.
So people are jackpying
Into Lagos. The Jackpot syndrome started with Lagos.
I know, right?
Before people even started going outside of the
Abroad.
country.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
Yeah.
you see that it has really, really affected the population of Lagos, and it is simple economics. Where there is more demand, supply will
wants to
drop.
get something.
If supply is not increasing as demand is increasing,
A lot of
supply drops, or supply cannot cater for the demand.
There is less
And
supply
once the
with
demand
increased demand
with increase, and once the demand outgrows the supply,
comes become
prices
negative. Yeah, prices
start increasing. So that is why accommodation in Lagos will
Crazy.
never
Oh,
go
jeez.
down. It's a crazy experience.
We don't want to start on accommodation with Lagos. Accommodation in Lagos.
In Lagos.
We don't want to start
Ab-
because why? I don't want to say it. It's okay. So
Lagos is a crazy
urbanization
terrain. So
is what
rapid
is-
urbanization has really done a lot, meaning that people have trooped into Lagos in the last 10 years more than ever in anywhere in Africa. Lagos has seen a spiral shift in population,
I mean,
right? And mind you, we talked about something because this whole thing is a chain. The more people come into a place, and in the beginning, I mentioned that Lagos has a very, very small landmass compared to border cities like Oyo State. Imagine taking out Lagos 3 times from Ibadan. Not Oyo, Ibadan.
and the urbanization in Ibadan is not is actually moving towards Ibadan already.
Yeah.
Looking at it, it's
Because-
moving towards, because it looks like we're now congested. Like everybody does, like there is no land for everybody again
In Lagos,
So
yes.
everybody, we're just trying to, like, broaden the scope back to
Absolutely.
every other
There are a lot of
labor-
spillovers
I know,
from
right?
Lagos to border cities.
Laboring cities. Even I think that's what brought about Ekpe in Lagos.
Absolutely. Ikoyi, Lekki, Ikoyi, Aja was congested.
Even in Ibadan,
Yeah.
they are now going towards Iseyin.
Absolutely.
Money,
That is
like
what
the outskirts.
happens
So that's what is now happening in Lagos. That is now overflowing
into border
down-
cities.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and the topic basically is saying how it is shaping it. That is one reason. Number 2 reason is the economic development that can be seen in this city. Trust me, when Fashola came into power, I've forgotten the year
it's
now,
drastically changed.
things evolved in Lagos.
It felt
Such,
like the new abroad.
such that Lagos began,
Developments-
absolutely, Lagos began to grow, that it now became a
Major
beacon,
markets.
a major market, and a beacon of more like I want to say like a picture that other states now look at and say we want to be like Lagos.
It was like their blueprint.
A blueprint towards their own development.
Yeah.
So now governors that were sleeping before,
oh wow,
now
I hope they don't come.
It now dawned on them that no, we can't be like this.
Yes.
Especially border cities that have been sleeping for years.
Come out of these
lot of things that can come out from this partnership. Then Dakwa Abiodun, Amosun started, Ogun State started doing a lot of roads connecting Lagos and Ogun State and Abeokuta, Lagos and Ekpe. And they even put toll gates there. Ikorodu Shagam axis connecting all the routes to Lagos.
I know, right?
To make the to deurbanize Lagos a little bit, because now we talked about something. We said prices of housing are really, really high. Imagine renting a 2-bedroom apartment on the mainland here in somewhere, and you're paying 4 million naira. You're paying 3 million naira.
You don't even want to know.
Per annum. How much is land in Ekpe? It's crazy. But then you see that a lot of people, it's a theory that I've always maintained, and it's now becoming more like a practical thing. A lot of people will still go back to their village.
Before
they will go back. A lot of people go back to their villages.
To be when urbanization has started to get to these places.
Absolutely.
Then it begins to attract investors. And I just feel like look at Ibadan now. When there was a time my mom had to move from her old place to another place.
Okay.
In the old place we were paying 150 a 3-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
And she wanted to move to another 3-bedroom apartment. And the least we got for a standard 3-bedroom apartment was 700,000 naira.
From 150,000.
150,000.
That's over 300%.
What are you saying? Are you playing?
It's crazy.
So it's just like, it's now the way it is done in Lagos. That blueprint is now being actualized
in places like Ibadan,
and
Abeokuta.
I don't know what the housing thing is in Abeokuta, but I know that it is becoming more like it.
I mean, we decided to start our maiden development in Abeokuta.
Now look at that. If you didn't see a potential in there,
absolutely not. Will not be there.
Definitely. So I think that so many activities that are being done in Lagos, that looks as if there is no capacity or there is no space for it. There's no space for Lagos to embody that.
Embody them. It's been actualized in neighbor cities.
Over to neighboring cities, and now it's now taking a shape of Lagos is now moving everywhere.
Absolutely.
Lagos is moving.
Look at what is happening in Ibadan. Shey Makinde is doing crazy things in Ibadan. I tell you,
and when he even came to that C of O thing, like when lands began, when Shey Makinde actually started giving C of O titles to land,
the terrain opened for developers.
It felt like that was just the hit that Ibadan needed. A lot of development came to be, and that's why you now said that a lot of people now started having estates.
Idu, those
places where people have ignored for years, places where you would not see.
And I think you guys
not even want to.
Sorry, and I think you guys should take your plots
key into
now that it's still cheap. And in Ibadan specifically, in this
less than 1 million naira.
I mean, you're getting a sea of old land in Ibadan for less than 3 million naira. It's crazy.
It's just a lot. It's just a
getting a sea of old land in Lagos. If you don't have at least 30 million naira,
don't say that.
You wouldn't.
Let them just stay in Ibadan.
So like we said, Lagos is doing a lot to shape.
A lot of spillovers from the urbanization in Lagos,
right?
Moving
to shape these border cities, and thank God that the governors of these states have been. They are taking initiative of what is spilling over from Lagos and using that to build IGR for themselves and also to improve development in the company. So IGR is internally generated revenue, right?
Okay.
Currently, Lagos generates the highest in Nigeria, followed by Port Harcourt. Then I think Ogun State or Abuja comes third. I can't really remember the hierarchy again, but Lagos and Port Harcourt first two, right?
Nice. So
IGR is the reason why Lagos is where we are today.
Imagine.
Because that means there is a lot of money generated from the city to do a lot in the city, in this small city. So it's crazy. I've been Eko Longbe, Eko Lowa. So all of these things are And that is why for investors, we always advise that now is the best time.
If you're a young investor, you can't do Lagos, do Ibadan.
You can't do Lagos, do Ibadan, do Abeokuta, do Ekpe axis of the Ogun State aspect of Ekpe. At least you still get decent places there. Because a time is going to come, the spillovers is going to be so crazy that a lot of people that think they are in the urban places in Lagos will pack down to those outskirts towns.
Yes.
And then, you can predict.
Something just popped on my mind. Like there are times that when our parents are all grown and they don't want to do so much work again, they would leave the city for us and want to move to these places.
Typically, I was telling a friend of mine, I said, because after visiting our development in Abeokuta yesterday, I told her, I'm bringing my parents to Abeokuta.
Imagine.
They have a house in Lagos here, but
you take up that house, do something beautiful with it.
And that is not even the basic.
Their dream stuff.
Give them their dream stuff with easy life. No old ups. Without the hustle and bustle, they just enjoy serene environment, good hair.
There.
Good hair. Their lungs are fragile already. Imagine still taking in this carbonated and hair and all of that. So Lagos is really, really shaping the landscape for real estate development in border cities. And I think for investors, please, this is a big call for you to key into cities like Ibadan, Oyo, Abeokuta, Ogun State. And developers are already going there. They are there already. Developers are there already. There are developments in Abeokuta, there are developments in Ogun State, the Ekpe side of Ogun State. There are developments in Mowe, that's Ogun State.
Even Ikorodu.
Ikorodu, you get behind Ikorodu, Ogijo, there are developments there. If you go to Ibadan, there are developments there. Monia, there are developments there. Idu, there are developments there. So a lot of all these places. I
think we still have a lot of opportunities for young investors.
Absolutely.
So I think it is time to key into this.
Absolutely.
Let's do better. Let's not make the mistakes some of our parents made
at the time.
Grandparents made. They saw these opportunities, but they would always give excuses. These places are too far.
There's no place that is too far.
Habitable.
No place is too far.
This is this and this is that. So we can look over these excuses and key into something nice.
Absolutely.
On behalf of our children, not even for ourselves this time, on behalf of our generations to come.
Absolutely.
We'll be able to build generations.
Because if you look at Lagos, I don't think a good population of a good fraction of the young population will be able to acquire anything in Lagos.
Anymore. So these spillovers in neighboring
can go there and position absolutely before it becomes something like Lagos.
This is a call to our generation.
Absolutely.
This is a serious call to our generation.
If you want to take a step on Ibadan, Abeokuta, join the communities, and then we'll hold you by the hand to secure decent properties in those locations.
Onions,
absolutely.
You're sure in safe hands.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we'll be glad to have you on board.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. We hope to see you in our next video.
Absolutely.